Pull out the cans of Aquanet. We are going back to the 80s. Take a look at this dress. It totally screams the 80s.
Oh, boy.
Look at the bows on that train.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
All right. Ladies tying the knot today might not want to be seen wearing that, but, you know, there's an undeniable sentimental feeling when an item meaning so much to one family member can actually get passed down to someone else, gets new life again. The team at St. Croix Cleaners can help. Polly Nemec is here to explain. Hi, Polly.
It's so nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we would like to just show, because it's so glorious, let's show the wedding dress one more time in its sort of original condition. There's a lot to love, I'm sure, at some point.
Note the sleeves especially.
That was a big
and the frills.
trend. Yeah, there was a lot happening. But here's the thing. What's old is now new. Take a look at the dress right here in our studio, Polly. Tell us about this. This is the same dress.
It's the actual same dress, exactly. And it was remade. You can see we recut the top. We added lace. We took the big puffy sleeves off.
That must have been a tough choice.
We took all the ruffles off from the bottom, but we were able to retain a lot of the detail that was still kind of the modern stuff by adding lace and other things. We took out a lot of the bulk of the skirt.
How pretty.
So it's still the same dress. We removed some of the appliques around. We added the pearls around the neckline.
And so the mom wore that dress in the 80s, and then now the daughter is going to get to wear this dress.
And it'll actually be the same dress, but it's almost not recognizable.
Man, how special.
Well, because, I mean, I think a lot of people would love that special sentimental thing, but you look at Mom's dress, and God love your mom, but you're like, it's no longer the 70s or the 80s.
Exactly.
So you call this, I've never heard of this term before, and I quite like it, treasured garment restoration.
Yeah.
What other sort of treasured garments are we talking about?
Well, at Treasured Garment Restoration, we're a division of St. Croix Cleaners, so we do everything here in the cities. We do wedding gown restoration.
Okay. So talk about this example.
Yeah.
Like what's happening here?
This is a dress from the 1950s, around 1953.
Look at this.
When it came to us, it was this color.
Oh, really?
This is the original veil that came with it, and we didn't clean the veil so that you could see.
So wait, Polly, this is what happens when you just leave it sitting in a box in your attic or in your basement?
Or in the basement, yeah.
Before, after.
So it is extremely different. Those are, I think you also are seeing some pictures of the dress itself before, how it was just browned from oxidation.
You know, this one too, Polly, I mean, how interesting, because this one is from the 50s, and this style could totally be worn today. I mean, with the sleeves.
Many people are. We take the sleeves off, we take the neckline off, and it's almost ready to go.
What do you just have vats of bleach around and you just dip the whole? How do you actually get it from this to that?
We don't use bleach, but it is a secret formula, and it's a process that with each dress we never know how many stages we have to take it through to get it to return back to its original color.
Oh my goodness, what a fascinating process, and how fun to get to uncover what is underneath this yellowed brown bluff.
Exactly. We knew that this one was going to be special, so that's why we left the veil, because we wanted to be able to see how much it has really changed.
These examples are so cool.
Well, check this out. So this is like an old baseball uniform, and we are told that this is total coincidence. If you read that, it says Hubbard.
I mean,
on the
did
front.
we have a baseball team here at Hubbard Broadcasting that we were not invited to be part of?
What have they not told us about?
What is going on?
Oh, I would imagine there had to be like a lot of old stains you had to get out of this,
This one
right?
was really stained, and I think they did show some of the original, which may not show through exactly on all the photos, but it was extremely stained. The pants were very dirty. There's still even on one of the knees, there's a hole in the knee where it had been slid, you know, and stuff. But this is a very old piece too. It's wool from probably the 50s era. And this is what they wore for baseball in Florida.
Look, you guys,
it's heavy
little
wool.
holes in the armpits. Isn't that convenient? Hey, breathable.
A little different than what they wear now.
It's like the modern, the old school version of moisture wicking. So vintage, specialty, all of these kind of really garments that mean a lot to people, you get to take in and restore. But you also work on costumes.
We do. We do all the cleaning for all the Guthrie Theater, the Children's Theater Company, the Minnesota Opera, and other theaters from all around the Twin Cities. So.
You have some famous customers, perhaps none more than Santa Claus.
We do.
I mean, I would imagine he goes around the world in one night. You have to get that kept up.
So he stops by and drops off his suit.
Oh, how wonderful. And then you make sure that the white actually looks white and the red looks red and not brown or orange. My goodness.
That looks fantastic.
That's great.
Military uniforms, another big thing, and how special to have something like this to be able to display or have.
It is, and it's becoming more and more popular, both with the vintage. This is a vintage Navy uniform that's being preserved, and these are the acid-free boxes and materials that we use. We also do a lot of current military uniforms for military families of deceased soldiers, and they want a memento or something.
What a beautiful gift.
So we do a lot of their uniforms.
Polly, it's so nice to have you here.
That's good.
So cool. Really good stuff. You know, if you want more information on St. Croix Cleaners, there are 18 locations in the Twin Cities. The Treasured Garment Restoration Team will happily take it from there. And you mentioned TCL when you drop off between now and the end of August, and you will receive 10% off a Treasured Garment Restoration. I have got to get my wedding dress in. I'm like having a panic.
Do it now. Yes. Don't wait 20 years for burn dog to be walking down the aisle. Hey, they've got a wedding dress restoration calculator, which is kind of cool. That's online. That can help you to estimate what the cost would be for yours. You can find a link to that real easily right on TwinCitiesLive.com.
And thanks to St. Croix Cleaners for tackling all the laundry we produce here.
They
at
do
Twin
it.
Cities
Oh,
Live.
goodness. We deliver big sacks of laundry.
Life-changing. Thank